Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another live broadcast here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Dr. Mike Prince here with you. We are in Linder, Texas, right outside of Austin. We might as well call it Austin for the rest of the afternoon, as the Bulldogs will be taking on the Rouse Raiders. Bulldogs with a huge win from last night, winning by the score of 7-2. A lot of timely hits for the Bulldogs as they were able to jump out with an early lead and held on throughout the course of the day. The Bulldogs got up early this morning with their traveling shoes on, got their road black uniforms on, as they'll be taking on the Rouse Raiders, who will be in all white on today. We're going to take us a quick break, and when we come back, we'll break down today's starting lineup and give you some scores from other District 25A schools throughout the playoff rounds. You listen to the Open Mic Broadcast Network. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
I'm in almost every school bus in class. I go to school with your children. We say they're kind of believe it together. You see me around the neighborhood, and you tell me that I'm a pretty good kid. Well, I'm one out of every 5 children in America, and I'm struggling with hunger. This problem is closer than you think. My teacher tells me we can grow up to be whatever we want. I want to grow up to be someone who doesn't go to bed hungry. There's enough food in this country to feed everybody. Please visit feedingamerica.org today and find your local food bank for ways to help. Every dollar you donate helps provide 8 meals for kids like me, or at least struggling with hunger. Together, we are Feeding America, brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
In the last 30 years, childhood obesity in America has tripled. Today, 1 in 3 kids is already overweight or obese. This is registered dietitian Melissa Joy Dobbins for the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics. Good nutrition is key to fighting childhood obesity. These tips can help your child stay healthy. Recruit them to the kitchen. Preparing meals teaches kids about healthy foods like lean proteins, fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and low-fat dairy. Make sure to get 60 minutes of physical activity every day. Make it a family activity. And avoid sugary or caffeinated beverages. Give kids water, low-fat milk, and 100% fruit juices. To keep your whole family healthy, see a registered dietitian and visit www.eatright.org. Encouraging you to eat right, I'm registered dietitian Melissa Joy Dobbins with the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready for today's contest between the Bulldogs and the Raiders, Game 2 of a 3-game series. Bulldogs taking Game 1 yesterday by the score of 7-2. Outstanding pitching performance by Corbin Vine. Vines went 6 2/3 of an inning, gave up 2 runs. None of the runs were earned, had a total of 9 strikeouts, and he definitely was the player of the game. A big 3-run homer in the first inning by Bartlett to help get the Bulldogs up and off the ground early in the contest, and they never, ever looked back. Some other scores of recognition. You have Georgetown victorious over Tomball in their first game of the series, 5-4. And you also had Magnolia victorious over Cedar Park by the score of 11-1. And Brenham had a perfect game as they were victorious over Eastview by the score of 10-0. Perfect game for the Brenham Cubs as they won their first game of the series. Starting lineup, some slight changes for both squads, and we'll go through those real quickly. The Bulldogs will be the visitors. They'll be batting first. Lavey, who had an outstanding night. He was 4 for 4 on last night. He'll be leading off playing third base. Corbin Vines will be back at shortstop. He's batting second. He's wearing number 3. Marches will be in right field, wearing number 5, batting third. Number 10, Pulpin in center field. He'll be batting fourth. Number 5 hitter will be the catcher, Wes Guidley. He's wearing number 20. And you have Mr. Bartlett, big night. He's wearing number 19 today. He'll be playing first base. Curtis Fisher will be the day's pitcher. You have Freshcorn wearing number 9 at second base, And in left field will be Phillip Prince wearing number 11. For the Bulldogs, their counterparts, the Raiders, they'll have Tucker leading off. He actually played center field last night. He'll be playing he'll be pitching tonight. Vanoy will be catching, wearing number 1. Southwood will be the designated hitter. He's wearing number 3. Garza will be at first base, wearing number 16. Number 6 will be Hooper. He will be at second base. Number 10 will be Thomas out in right field. Number 14 will be Vasquez at third base. And number 18 will have Porter in left field. Glenn will start in center field. And today's starting pitcher, of course, as we mentioned, would be Mr. Tucker. So the teams are meeting as they're getting ready for the ground rules. They'll be going over everything. We're going to take us another break as we get ready for tonight's, or should I say today's game. The Bulldogs win today. They'll be by-district champions. And so the Raiders got to win, too, in order to move on to the next round. So what we're going to do, take us another break, and when we come back, we'll have hopefully some baseball action in store for you right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. I am the host, play-by-play with Dr. Mike Prince. We're going to take us a little break or 2, 3 or 4, and we'll be right back. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
What do your status updates say? You're learning a new language? Going all organic? Instead of typing your feelings, what if you could put them into action? By creating a network to help keep kids off the streets in a country like Armenia or in Honduras, bringing IT into the classroom, or on a farm in Tanzania, helping stem the world's food crisis by creating a sustainable agricultural program. What if every ounce of your being helped update the status of a person, and in turn they did the same for you? Would this be enough social interaction? Or is this only the beginning of something larger? Life is calling. How far will you go? Peace Corps. Get interactive at peacecorps.gov/game.
You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the voice of student athletics. We're taking a break from our live broadcast right now, but keep it where you got it. We'll be right back. Be sure to visit our website at OBN-Radio.com. You can also follow us on Facebook at Open Mic Broadcast Network. And don't forget, we're on Twitter at OBN_radio and Instagram at OBN Radio. The station designed with you in mind. The Open Mic Broadcast Network, Prairie View, Texas. Now is the perfect time for you to become a listening partner with the Open Mic Broadcast Network. At only $36 a year, your annual donation will help us continue to bring you live sporting coverage for our student athletes throughout the country. Be sure to visit our website at OBNRadio.com. Become a listening partner today. Serving the community through faith and athletics, the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the voice of student athletics. Serving the community since 2002, the Open Mic Broadcast Network is proud to present broadcasting excellence for its local high school and collegiate sports coverage. For more information on how you can get your message heard during our live broadcast, feel free to drop us an email at ombnetwork@gmail.com. Serving the community through faith and athletics, the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the voice of student athletics. Welcome to another live broadcast here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Now that you found us, keep it locked where you got it. The Open Mic Broadcast Network, Prairie View, Texas. Are you looking for an affordable way to increase your business? Let the Open Mic Broadcast Network lead the way. For a customized, affordable ad campaign, call 832-213-8824. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the voice of student athletics. We're taking a break from our live broadcast right now, but keep it where you got it. We'll be right back. Be sure to visit our website at OBN-Radio.com. You can also follow us on Facebook at Open Mic Broadcast Network. And don't forget, we're on Twitter at OBN_radio and Instagram at OBN Radio. The station designed with you in mind. The Open Mic Broadcast Network, Prairie View, Texas. Now is the perfect time for you to become a listening partner with the Open Mic Broadcast Network. At only $36 a year, your annual donation will help us continue to bring you live sporting coverage for our student athletes throughout the country. Be sure to visit our website at OBN-Radio.com. Become a listening partner today. Serving the community through faith and athletics, the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the voice of student athletics. Serving the community since 2002, the Open Mic Broadcast Network is proud to present broadcasting excellence for its local high school and collegiate sports coverage. For more information on how you can get your message heard during our live broadcast, feel free to drop us an email at omvnetwork@gmail.com. Serving the community through faith and athletics, the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the voice of student athletics. Welcome to another live broadcast here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Now that you found us, keep it locked where you got it. The Open Mic Broadcast Network, Prairie View, Texas. Are you looking for an affordable way to increase your business? Let the Open Mic Broadcast Network lead the way. For a customized, affordable ad campaign, call 832-213-8824. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the voice of student athletics. We're taking a break from our live broadcast right now, but keep it where you got it. We'll be right back. Be sure to visit our website at OBN-Radio.com. You can also follow us on Facebook at Open Mic Broadcast Network. And don't forget, we're on Twitter at OBN_radio and Instagram at OBN Radio. The station designed with you in mind. The Open Mic Broadcast Network, Prairie View, Texas. Now is the perfect time for you to become a listening partner with the Open Mic Broadcast Network. At only $36 a year, your annual donation will help us continue to bring you live sporting coverage for our student athletes throughout the country. Be sure to visit our website at OBNRadio.com. Become a listening partner today. Serving the community through faith and athletics, the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the voice of student athletics. Serving the community since 2002, the Open Mic Broadcast Network is proud to present broadcasting excellence for its local high school and collegiate sports coverage. For more information on how you can get your message heard during our live broadcast, feel free to drop us an email at omvnetwork@gmail.com. Serving the community through faith and athletics, the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the voice of student athletics. Welcome to another live broadcast here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Now that you found us, keep it locked where you got it. The Open Mic Broadcast Network, Prairie View, Texas. Are you looking for an affordable way to increase your business? Let the Open Mic Broadcast Network lead the way. For a customized, affordable ad campaign, call 832-213-8824. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the voice of student athletics. We're taking a break from our live broadcast right now, but keep it where you got it. We'll be right back. Be sure to visit our website at OBNRadio.com. You can also follow us on Facebook at Open Mic Broadcast Network. And don't forget, we're on Twitter at OBN_radio and Instagram at OBN Radio. The station designed with you in mind. The Open Mic Broadcast Network, Prairie View, Texas. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready to start today's contest between the Bulldogs and the Raiders. Game 2 of a 3-game series. Bulldogs taking game 1 by the score of 7-2. Trying to see if catch lightning in a bottle here on game number 1, which is starting here in the next few moments. The warm-up pitches are going right now, as the starting pitcher today would be Tucker, Mr. Devin Tucker. He'll be going in. He played center field on last night for the Raiders. He actually was the leadoff man. He'll still be leading off, as there's been a couple of changes on both sides of the lineup. And we're ready to get some baseball going in right now. A great day, a beautiful day here in the Austin, Texas area. It's about 320 down the lines and 380 at center field here at the Rouse High School. Have the luxuries and the pleasures of meeting the actual person that this school was named after, Mr. Rouse. He was a very jovial type individual, as he was ready to try and wish each other good luck and not so good luck, if that makes any sense. We're ready to get things started here. Coming up for the Bulldogs will be Brandon Levy. Levy was extremely hot on yesterday, 4 for 4, as he'll come up to face off against the first pitch, and it will be a ball outside. 1-0 is the count. We're just getting on the way here from Austin, Texas at Rouse High School. As the pitch offered up the second time, it's going to be upstairs. Missing is Tucker. Quickly 2-0 to the Bulldog leadoff third baseman, Brandon Levy. Tucker, pitching from the windup, comes, delivers. Off-speed pitch falls in for strike one. 2-1 is the count. Just getting on the way, top of the first inning. Bulldogs doing battle with the Raiders. Bulldogs taking game one, 7-2. There's another off-speed pitch, and it will fall in for strike two. 2-2 now on Levy, as Tucker gets ready to deliver the 2-2 pitch. There's a ball hit, and it will go foul. Fouled off just a touch. And the count will hold at 2-2. The pitcher, Tucker, gets ready, delivers. That's a ball outside. We got ourselves a full count. Full count here in the top of the first inning. Brandon Levy was 4 for 4 on yesterday, trying to stay hot. He will take ball 4 to start this process off, as the Bulldogs get the leadoff man on with a walk. So it's going to bring up Corbin Vine, who pitched an absolute gem on last night. Second time on the mound for Corbin, and it was a magical thing. Corbin coming in, batting from the right-hand side, as he will come forward. He was 1 for 3 on last night. First pitch to be offered up from Tucker, showing bunt, and that was a ball outside, 1-0. Bulldogs in that trendy black uniform. Everybody likes to wear that black uniform, the white bottoms, as the Raiders are in all white. The 1-0 pitch offered up, showing bunt, pulling back again. This time a strike is called. So now you got some situational baseball coming up here in just a moment. 1 ball and 1 strike. Offered up to Corbin Vine. A little snap throw over to first base, and everybody is back safely. And we'll go back and do it again. Vine ready to go to work. Showing bunt, lays that one, and punts a bunch of foul down the first base side, and he'll be in the hole. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Just getting started here. Top half of the first inning. Bulldogs taking game 1, 7-2 last night at the Waller Baseball Complex. Traveled here this morning. Now they're trying to see if they can get 1 of 2 of the scheduled games today. The pitch offered up from Tucker. That ball is hit sharply, and they're going to go 6 for 3 on the double play. And beautifully played by Ramos at shortstop to get the 6-4-3 and out number 1. Two outs here in this top half of the first inning. So Corey Marches will now come to the plate. Marches batting from the right-hand side. He was 1 for 3 on last night. He fouls one back and is quickly 0-1. 0-1 is the count, no score, top half of the first inning. Bulldogs and the Raiders doing battle here. As Martis awaits the pitch, the Tucker misses with that off-speed pitch, and the count will go at 1 ball and 1 strike. Martis 1 for 3 on last night, and there's a swing and a miss, and it is 1-2. Yes, Martis was 1 for 3. Just want to check to make sure I had that right. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Martis right now as Tucker comes set to make the delivery. There's a swing and a miss, and down goes Martis. The Bulldogs not able to duplicate what happened on yesterday. They go 3 up, 3 down. There were no runs, no hits, no errors, and no runners left on base. We're going to the bottom of the first inning. We have no score. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the voice of student athletics.
Hi, this is John Bon Jovi asking you to go to serve.gov to get involved in something you believe in. I'm a big believer in the power of we. We can tackle the tough challenges we face and build community through service and volunteering. The reality is, we're all in this together. It's time for you to raise your hand and make a difference. United we stand. United we serve.
How will you raise your hand when they call your name?
Are you with me?
We weren't born to fight.
Go to serve.gov for more information about how to volunteer in your community.
This message is brought to you by United We Serve and the Corporation for National and Community Service.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Mike French here with you as we get ready to go to the bottom half of the first inning. Bulldogs couldn't capture lightning in the bottle as they did on yesterday, but nonetheless, they will still be plugging away to make sure that they get their due diligence in by the course of the day's end. Today's starting pitcher for the Bulldogs will be Mr. Curtis. I almost said Tucker, but Tucker is opposite Curtis Fisher, I'm sorry. Curtis Fisher, the big right-hander, sophomore, wearing number 18. As we made mention, we'll give it to you again. Defensively for the Bulldogs will be Prince in left field, Fulton in center field, Marcus in right, Levy at third, Vines at short, Freshcorn at second, Bartlett at first, and Guidley behind the plate. As leading off will be the pitcher, Mr. Tucker. Come in and try to hit his own calls here as the pitcher-on-pitcher battle will come on. So Devin Tucker comes in, a kneel of prayer by the pitcher, Mr. Fisher. We're ready to get this bottom half of the first inning on the way. Fisher pitching from the stretch, the left-handed batter, of course, in Tucker. Tucker awaits the pitch, as that is going to be a ball outside. Tucker had a rough night on last night. Actually went 0 for 3, hit Tucker, as he awaits the 1-0 pitch as a strike call. 1 ball, 1 strike, nobody out here in the bottom half of the first inning. Fisher comes set, delivers, and that's a bit outside. 2-1 is the count. Just getting on the way, a nice baseball complex here at Rouse High School. The 2-1 count en route to the leadoff man. And there's a strike on the outside corner. We're all even. 2 balls and 2 strikes. One thing that Vine did exceptionally well on last night, he was very efficient getting that first pitch strike, which made it an easy night for him on last night. See if Fisher can follow suit as he comes with the delivery. That ball is just inside. You got a full count right now. Full count. Nobody out. bottom half of the first inning. Tucker facing off against Fisher, the first batter. Pitcher against pitcher. There's the ball, pops up, back out of play, and the count will hold at 3-2. Second payoff pitch en route coming from Mr. Fisher to Tucker. Fisher comes set, kicks, fires, up and in, that's ball 4. A leadoff walk, as that will bring up the catcher, Benoit. Benoit coming to the plate after going 0 for 4 on last night. The Raiders were 7 of 30 last night for a .233 batting average as a team. And they definitely want to change that now here in the bottom half of the first inning. Fisher checks the runner at first base, comes set, now delivers, showing bunt, and takes a strike. Does Benoit. Benoit does a pretty decent job back there behind the plate for these Raiders. Raiders in their white pinstripes, black pinstripes. There, the ball gets away from the catcher, and that's going to be a pass ball, and the runner will advance to second base. So now you have a runner in scoring position right now here in the bottom half of this first inning. 1 ball and 1 strike is the count. So Fisher coming set right now as he'll try to get his first out of the inning. Check it in. The 1-1 delivery en route. That's a strike call. And we have a 1-2 count now. Fisher trying to be efficient as he will come set. Now the release. Oh, there was a ball call. Fisher did not stop. And as a result of that, they're going to allow Tucker to advance to third base. So now the count will be 1-2. Won't count as a pitch. The ball move sets the runner up as there's a meeting at the mound with the Bulldogs. Bulldogs collecting themselves. Just tell the big sophomore, take a deep breath, big boy, and just do what you do. Meanwhile, back at the plate, you got a 1-2 count. Got to get this first out to get things settled for Fisher. Fisher now coming set, pitching from the windup. There's a ball that's going to be tapped towards the second baseman, Fresh Pond, and he's able to get the out, but a run does come in. So Fresh Pond gets the out, and trade, the Raiders get a run. 1-0 here in the bottom half of the first inning. It's going to bring up the designated hitter, Dalton Porter. So Porter will be the hitter, the designated hitter. Last minute change. He takes ball 1 to start off. 1-0 is the count. 1-0 is our score with 1 out here in the first inning. I guess aces are running rampant right about now. Fisher ready to go. He's set, kicks, fires. That ball is just inside. Gets off the mitt of the catcher, Geigley. And we got a 2-0 count. 2-0 is the count. 1-0 is our score. Bottom half of the first inning. Game 2 of the 3-game series between the Bulldogs and the Raiders. Bulldogs coming in with a 7-7 district play record. There is a strike call. We got ourselves a changing of the count. 2 balls and 1 strike. 2-1 is the count as Fisher comes set now, ready to try to seek his second out here in the inning. Set, kicks, fires. There's another strike called, and to the disbelief of Porter, he kind of took a deep sigh and said, "You've got to be kidding me." So now it's back even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fisher coming set. Now he kicks, fires, and that's inside. We got a full count. 3-2 is the count. Payoff pitch in Rouse from Fisher to Porter. Fisher coming, now delivering. The payoff pitch. That ball is going to be tapped, and it's going to be another out this time. Mr. Fresco secures that for the 4-3, and the second out of the inning. It's going to bring up Matt Garza. Garza's playing first base today.
And the hit for the Raiders is the first baseman, Matthew Garza.
So Garza will come in, batting from that right-hand side of the bench. We'll try and give you what old Garza did last night after this pitch, if we can. And now, coming from the windup, is Fisher. He comes, sets, delivers. That's a ball. Garza on last night went, let's see, we don't have what he went. No, he went 1 for 3. 1 for 3 did Garza go. And now the pitch is going to be fought off, and Fisher knocked down some geese, as you can hear the animations of sound effects going on here at the press box. Fisher ready to go to work. 1-1 count coming up to Garza. The pitch in contact. And Curtis misses with that one. 2-1. Fisher grabs a little dirt behind the mound. Steps back, ready to deliver the 2-1 pitch. He set, kicks, fires. That's a ball call. Good location on that one. Couldn't quite get it. So now, the pitch coming from Fisher. He sets, kicks, fires. Ball 4. Second walk of the inning by Fisher. So now will be the second baseman, Devin Hooper. Hooper playing second on the day. He'll come in trying to see if they can continue their rally here, getting 1 run here in the bottom half of the first inning. First pitch to Hooper is a ball. 1-0 is the count. 1-0 is our score as the wind picks up here in Austin. Bulldogs trailing at the time 1-0. Fisher comes set, delivers. That's another ball. 2-0 is the count. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first inning. Fisher in a little disbelief as if he think he may be getting squeezed. You got to work through that right now. Try to get things going. The 2-0 pitch coming from Fisher. As he comes, delivers. That's ball 3. Fisher has allowed 2 runners to reach this inning, and both of them have been walks, jeopardizing now to walk the third with the 3-0 count as the pitch en route. There's a strike call. Fisher gets the hardest one, the first one. So he'll try to work things back up in his favor. Fisher ready to go. Sets, delivers. The other ball hit deep to left center field. Oh. Gonna be a base hit. As gonna have a meeting. The mound meeting coming up right now as the Bulldogs are a little unstable at the moment, trailing 1-0, bases are loaded after the single. As they're playing some Beatles. I want to hold your hand. Right now, Coach Levy is talking to his sophomore pitcher, trying to get everything there. We've got a bases loaded situation now for the Raiders. Already up by the score. Actually got runs at first and second with 2 outs. Bulldogs ready to make some nuts and bolt changes here. While they're discussing all of that, they bring up a new batter. So that will bring up Thomas, Hayden Thomas, who was last night's pitcher, here in the bottom half of the first inning. First pitch offered up is a strike call. 0-1 is the count. 1-0 is our score here in the bottom half of the first inning. Fisher, still the pitcher, comes set, deliver. There's a little tapper, goes foul toward the right side, and it will be 0-2. Still no damage done. Runners at first and second. Only 1 run has come across here in the bottom half of the first inning. Bulldogs trailing 1-0 at the time. Curtis Fisher, the starting pitcher, trying to make sure that he gets out of this inning. He does come set here on the pitch. Kicks, delivers. There's a ball popped up, hit toward the right side, and Bartlett will catch that to handle it in foul territory to retire the Raiders. The Raiders do pick up a run off of no hits, no errors, and 2 runners left on base. We've completed 1. The score is the Bulldogs trail 1-0. You listen to the Open Mic Broadcast Network. We'll be right back.
Do you see that doggy in the shelter?
Hi, I'm Buddy, the adorable puppy you adopted from the Humane Society. Meow. I'm Whiskers, a fluffy kitty, just waiting for someone to love me.
When you adopt a pet, we hope your new furry friend will become a cherished member of your family. And as Buddy and Whiskers will tell you, the key to success is following the rules to love by.
Well, that's right. Please give me food, water, and exercise every day. To stay healthy, I need the same kind of things you need. Talk to me. I like hearing your voice. You're my best friend. Please don't stay mad at me or lock me up as punishment. Remember, I'm probably going to live 10 to 15 years. So take care of me when I get old. One day you'll need someone to take care of you, too.
A message from the Montgomery County Humane Society. Visit www.mchumane.org for the complete rules to love by.
Be your best friend for life.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready to start this top half of the second inning. Bulldogs trailing at the moment by the score of 1-0. As we get ready, Tucker, first pitch is a ball offered up to Cole Pulpin. As the Bulldogs will try to get something started here. Pulpin batting from the right-hand side as he will take a strike. 1-1 is the count. 1-0 is our score here in this top of the second inning. The pitch offered up. There's a big swing and a miss. And it is 1-2 to Cole Pulpin. Bulldogs and the Raiders scheduled for a 3-game series here. The 1-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. And Pulpin goes down on strikes. And he will be the second strikeout victim. Now it brings up Wes Geigley. Geigley comes in. He can get ready to face off against Tucker as he takes strike one. Tucker being efficient on his first pitch strikes. The lefty being consistent and working. He's ready to go pitching from the windup. The pitch, all-speed pitch, and that one just misses for ball one. 1 ball and 1 strike here to Wesley Bagley. The pitch offered up. There's a ball hit well towards center field, and it's going to be caught. A good wallop by Godwin. Center fielder Glenn was able to catch that for out number 2. So now it brings us to Cade Bartlett.
For the Bulldogs is the first baseman, Cade Bartlett.
Cade Bartlett hit the 3-run homer to get the Bulldogs off the snide on yesterday. He's wearing number 18 today. If he doesn't have 12 in black. The first pitch that Bartlett sees is a ball outside. 1-0 is the count. 1-0 is our score here from Austin, Texas. The pitch en route. Foul tip. Strike one. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bulldogs working as they've got a little conversation going on with the home plate officials and one of the Bulldogs coaching staff. So they're ready to resume things. Meanwhile, the pitch, that one is going to be hit toward the shortstop, and that will be the 6-3 put out to retire the Bulldogs. Another 3 up, 3 down here in this second inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. We're going to the bottom of the second. Bulldogs trail by the score of 1-0.
Each year, millions of people fall for dangerous fad diets and bogus weight loss products. Here's how to separate facts from fad. This is registered dietitian Melissa Joy Dobbins for the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics with your Eating Right Minute. Fad diets give lots of promises and few results. Some are even dangerous. Remember these warning signs. A guarantee of rapid weight loss is a red flag. For long-term success, aim to lose about 1 pound per week. Never follow a diet that bans an entire food group or one that allows you to only eat from one group. Finally, there is no proof that eating specific foods at certain times of the day will help with weight loss. To create an eating plan just for you, see a registered dietitian and visit www.eatright.org. Encouraging you to eat right, I'm registered dietitian Melissa Joy Dobbins with the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready to start this bottom half of the second inning. Bulldogs trailing by the score of 1-0. Remember that you can join us each and every Wednesday morning from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. with the Mike Prince Show, a variety talk show, giving you all kind of subjects. We do talk a lot about sports. We try to stay away from the political things in life. Enough drama as it is, so we do talk about a whole ton of things. Every now and then we'll feature some music, just a good way to get informed and full of a bunch of FYI stuff that you probably never thought about. Kill a little time learning more about our local sports teams community. Get ready to start this bottom half of the second. Scheduled up for the Raiders will be Vasquez, Porter, and Glenn. Vasquez batting from the right-hand side, ready to face off against Curtis Fisher here in this inning. As now the pitch from Fisher. It's going to be a ball.
Excuse me, sir.
First pitch is a ball. Fisher ready to go back to work now to Vasquez. 1-0 delivery en route from Fisher. Is a ball. 2-0 is the count. Bulldogs are on the third base side of the dugout. Normally, in most cases, the home team likes to take that third base side, but not the case here in Rouse. As it's 2-0 from Fisher to Vasquez. He sets, delivers, and a strike does fall in to make it 2-1. Fisher trying to work things back in his favor, trailing 1-0 at the time as he comes set, ready to deliver. There's the ball. Hit towards the shortstop, and it's going to get through. 4-base hit. And that will be a leadoff single to start this second inning off. So it's going to bring up now the left fielder, Cody Kelch. Okay, they did change some things up. Kelch, 18 Kelch. So Kelch is the batter. We'll change that out here. He bats from the right-hand side. Ready to go now will be Fisher. First pitch over is a strike. 0-1 is the count. Nobody out here in the second inning. Bulldogs trailing 1-0. Bulldogs got to win 1 of 2 to be crowned as the by-district champions here. Fisher comes set, kicks, delivers. There's a ball after showing bunt. Pulling back to take the ball. 2-0 now is the count to who we thought was Porter, but it's Kelch. Kelch is in left field. So the 1-1 count to be offered up. There's another bunch. Snap throw down the first. Did they get him? No. A great snap throw down by Geigley behind the plate. Almost caught the napping lead runner, Vasquez, who worked the walk. Got the single, led off with the single. So 2-1 is the count right now. As the pitch going, the runner goes, and it's going to be another stolen base. As the Raiders are showing all sorts of aggression today. Got a runner at second base off the stolen base. It was a ball offered up by Fisher. So the count goes to 3-1. The pitch is a ball. Another walk. Got runners at first and second now. As the number 9 hitter for the Raiders, Jackson Glenn. Now, Glenn had a unique situation on yesterday. He was actually starting in left field and never got to bat. He ended up getting pulled for some changes because the Raiders went through 5 pitchers on yesterday. Not the case thus far. Showing bunt, and it's going to be a ball pulled back. 1-0 is the count. 1-0 is our score. We're in the bottom of the second inning. Nobody out. Runners at first and second. Bulldogs trying to recapture what happened on last night, winning by the score 7-2. Fisher is the pitcher. He comes, showing bunt. There's a bunt bunted toward Bartlett. Bartlett is going to, no, he's going to just go and get the out. Trying to get caught up in a rundown was Glenn, and Bartlett almost went and failed for it, so that will be the sacrifice, the 3-4 sacrifice, and that will advance everybody 90 feet. So runners at second and third, and we're back at the top of the lineup. And Devin will come to the plate. Devin Tucker got a walk and scored as he hits this ball, and it is going to be an out. Actually, it's just a foul. I'm sorry, just a foul. As Tucker turned on that one quite well. 0-1 is the count. 0-1 the count. Now coming, set, is Fisher, the delivery. And that ball is just outside. 1 ball, and 1 strike. We got 1 out here in the bottom of the 2nd inning with the Raiders on top, 1-0. The pitch off and up. There's a ball hit toward left field. And it's going to be for left center field. Prince gets to it, hits the cutoff man, and going to get not in time. Going to drive in a run. That ball was hit sharply to left center field between Prince and Pulpin. So that will drive in a run. Runners will go to third, and Curtis Day is gone. We're going to take us a break. We'll come right back. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
HIV is a virus that causes AIDS. Without treatment, it can lead to illness and early death. About 1.1 million people are living with HIV in the United States. 1 out of every 4 new HIV infections is among youth ages 13 to 24. Gay, bisexual, and African American youth are most at risk. Most young people with HIV aren't even aware they're infected and can unknowingly pass the virus on to others. Risk factors for youth include having sex, multiple sex partners, sex without a condom, sex with older partners who are more likely to be infected, and injecting drugs. Alcohol and drug use can lead to risky behavior. Young people need to know the facts about HIV, understand their risks, and youth at risk need to be tested. Parents, schools, and community-based programs can help prevent HIV among youth. To learn more, visit www.cdc.gov/vital signs.
Heart disease is the #1 killer of men and women in America. But did you know that just 30 minutes a day of physical activity can improve your health and decrease your risk of heart disease? An easy way to work physical activity into your regular routine is to start walking. For every hour of regular, vigorous exercise, you gain 2 hours of life expectancy. So start walking for yourself and for your heart. Start walking with your family. You'll feel better. Start walking with your friends. You'll live longer.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. New pitcher for the Bulldogs. It will be Jared Thompson, the senior. He'll come in to relieve Fisher as Watson comes in to face off against the Rouse team, who seem to be trying to wake their bats up. The #2 batter is Vanoy, the catcher. Ball 1 to Vanoy. Second pitch off and up. There's a ball here deep for left field. Going back. Home run. 3-run homer. Vanoy sweeps it over left field to give Rouse a big lead. Vanoy with a 3-run homer drives in all that were on the pads to make it now 5-0. The Raiders on top. Now we have coming up designated hitter Dalton Porter. Porter's shot hit toward left field, and it's going to be another hit right at left center as the Raiders are working their backs. Going to be now coming up, number 16, Garza.
The first baseman, Matt Garza.
5-0 is our score here in the second inning. Bulldogs not able to come through at the point. First pitch, that gets away from Dively, and the pass ball is going to allow the runner to advance to second base. Actually, we'll probably call it a wild pitch. As it is 1-0 the count now. Lotta trying to come in and get his first out. Comes, sets, checks the runner, delivers. That's the ball. 2-0 is the count. 5-0 is our score here in the bottom half of the second inning. Only one out has been recorded for the Bulldogs thus far. Lotta comes, set, delivers. There's a ball hit towards the right side, but it'll go foul. As Tarzan yells, the count goes to 2 balls and 1 strike. Benoit gets the 3-run homer here in the bottom half of the second inning to make it 5-0. As Lotta comes in, the first pitch he offered up was taken to the left. He just missed there with a ball. It's 3-1. Bulldogs still got a lot of baseball left. You can't get down right now. The pitch, there's a ball hit for left field. And that's going to be an out. I'm sorry, for the short. And that will be an out. As Hooper will now come to the plate. You have 2 outs here. Hooper got a single his first at bat. And he comes to face Plaza for the first time. He turns on one, hits it foul, down left field line. 0-1 is the count. Plaza been doing some mid-relief throughout the course of the season. Has had some effectiveness, changing the course of speeds and everything. Now he comes set, delivers. That's a strike. 0-2 is the count now. Plaza ahead of the situation. As he is facing up against Mr. Hooper. Ready to go here is Plaza. He comes set, delivers. Misses with that one. 1 ball and 2 strikes. 2 outs here in the second inning. Bulldogs quite the opposite so far, as that one just misses outside. 2-2 is the count. 4 runs have come across for the Raiders here in the inning, as there have been a couple of hits. There's another ball hit turned on, and Bullpen will be able to take care of that to retire the Raiders in that second inning. But the Raiders are able to get 4 runs as they get 5-0 lead right now. They got a total of 1, 2, 3 hits in the inning, no errors, and you had 2 runners left on the base pads. We're going to the top of the third. Bulldogs trail 5-0.
Heart disease is the #1 killer of men and women in America. But did you know that just 30 minutes a day of physical activity can improve your health and decrease your risk of heart disease? An easy way to work physical activity into your regular routine is to start walking. For every hour of regular, vigorous exercise, you gain 2 hours of life expectancy. So start walking for yourself and for your heart. Start walking with your family. You'll feel better. Start walking with your friends. You'll live longer. Start walking in your community. You'll lead happier and healthier lives. Start walking. Start something. Join the movement today. For more information on the American Heart Association START program, visit startwalkingnow.org. And start walking. Start something.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Plata comes in to bat for Fisher, and he just got himself a good hustle infield single to start this inning off here as he bats for Fisher, who was pulled, and it's going to bring up now the second baseman, Freshcorn. Freshcorn batting from the right-hand side as we have a courtesy runner for the pitcher. And it looks as if we're trying to get the it's going to be White. Tyler White will be coming to run.
Freshcorn.
So Freshcorn will come to the plate. On deck will be left fielder Philip Prince. So Zach Freshcorn. Zach Freshcorn. I'm combining its name and last, first and last. Will face off. Tucker delivers a snap throw down the first. And back in time is Tyler White. Bulldogs trailing 5-0 here in the top of the third inning. Bulldogs have yet to go around the batting order. That's coming to work now is Tucker with a 5-0 lead. The lefty steps, and there's a run attempt by Freshcorn that failed. And it is quickly 0-2 to Zach Freshcorn. So Tucker ready to go back in against Freshcorn. He comes, delivers. There's a ball tapped right back off the pitcher and to the shortstop, Ramos. And if you're keeping score, that would actually go 1-6-3. The runner does advance. The second was a soft tapper, and that was going to bring up senior left fielder Philip Prince.
Now batting Koala, the left fielder, Philip Prince.
So Prince will come in batting from the right-hand side. Comes in ready to go against Mr. Tucker for the first time. Tucker checks the runner at second base, and the pitch is a strike called on the outside corner. Prince didn't like that when he's going to make the adjustment and come right back. 0-1 is the count. Bulldogs trailing 5-0. The pitcher, Tucker, comes set, checks the runner, delivers. There's a ball hit, and it's going to be, and got caught in a rundown is White. White broke on the ball that was hit at third base. That would be a mental error. Prince will get on, and that will be a fielder's choice. And getting caught up.
The third baseman.
Will be the runner, and that will go 5 on a system. We're back to the top with Brandon Levy for the Bulldogs. 2 outs here in the top of the third inning. Prince at first base. And that is a ball offered up. Technically, it would go 6-5. The ball was hit to the shortstop. Hit to the shortstop. He tosses the third. He runs him down. The pitch offered up. There's a strike on the outside corner. Lazy not liking that location of that pitch. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bulldogs trailing 5-0. As Prince with a decent lead, nothing major. There's a ball hit toward the left side. Going, and it's going to be a catch for the out by the left fielder, and that is going to retire the Bulldogs. Bulldogs not able to keep things flowing as on the case of last night. They go 4 batters come to the plate, no runs off of 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left on base. We are going to the bottom of the third inning. The Bulldogs trail by the score of 5-0. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network. We'll take a break, and we'll be right back.
What do your status updates say? You're learning a new language? Going all organic? Instead of typing your feelings, what if you could put them into action? by creating a network to help keep kids off the streets. In a country like Armenia or in Honduras, bringing IT into the classroom, or on a farm in Tanzania, helping stem the world's food crisis by creating a sustainable agricultural program. What if every ounce of your being helped update the status of a person, and in turn they did the same for you? Could this be enough social interaction? Or is this only the beginning of something larger? Life is calling. How far will you go? Peace Corps. Get interactive at peacecorps.gov/game.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Still at the bottom half of the third inning. Bulldogs trailing by the score of 5-0. Hayden Thomas will be leading off here in the third inning against Plata. Thomas fly popped out to the first baseman. Foul territory, takes strike one from Plata to start this bottom of the third inning off. Plata in relief for Fisher as the all-speed calls in again for another strike. 0-2 is the count. 5-0 is the score. Bottom of the third inning. Bulldogs trailing the Raiders in game 2 of this 3-game series. The pitch from Plata. That ball is hit softly at the middle, and that will be another base hit. Well, one thing about it, the hits are alive today for the Raiders, at least in game 1, of what is assuming to be a doubleheader on today. Now we'll have the third baseman, Mike Vasquez. Bulldogs will see if they can try to roll 2 right now. Plata pitching from the stretch. Vasquez awaits the pitch. There's a pitch just a little bit low. Ball 1. 1-0 is the count. 5-0 is our score. Bottom of the third inning. Plata checking out the situation now. Comes with the slide step. The runner goes as the ball hit toward the left side. Out of play. And it will make the count even at 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1 is the count now as Vasquez gives his signals from third base. Plata patiently awaits. So the 1-1 count now en route to Vasquez. As Plata comes set. Checks the runner over at first base. And he does a snap throw back over to first. Everybody is back safely. Bulldogs winning on last night by the score of 7-2. Today they're trailing 5-0. The pitch from Plata en route upstairs. And it is now 2 balls and 1 strike. Bulldogs still looking for that first out of the inning. As Vasquez awaits the delivery from Plata. Plata taking the runner over at first. Comes set. The runner goes again, and there's another foul ball. Plata working an even count right now. 2-2, nobody out. So far they have recorded 8 hits for the Raiders off of 1 error. They will come forward. Plata is set. Checking over at first. Now coming toward the plate. There's the ball hit toward the right side. And it's going to be dropped. Unreal. But they do get the force out. The ball was dropped by Marches, but he does. It kind of falls right in between the second baseman and the second baseman and first baseman, but it's going to go 9-6, as that will be a crazy play. It's going to bring up Kelch now, the runner at first base, 1 out. Kelch batting from the right-hand side. Face off against Plata. There's a swing and a miss. Big swing and a miss, I might add. 0-1 is to count. Plata coming in relief for Fisher. Bulldogs trailing 5-0 here in the bottom of the third inning. Pitch off up, just inside. That kind of dropped down 3/4 of the way, kind of gave a different look altogether. And it makes it the count go to 1-1. The pitch coming from Plata. Bunt being showed, and it should have been a strike. And he did go around. He did pull back. So it will be a strike on the bunt attempt. Goes to 1-2, 1 out. Plata trying to find a way to keep things in check while the Bulldogs check in the bats so you can get some hits rallied in here. That ball just gets away, and the catcher, Guygre, was not able to hold on to it. And that's going to be credited as another wild pitch. The runner will advance to second base. So now the double play is out of order. The pitch, that one is foul, hit straight up. Oh, that didn't hit bench. That sounded like it hit flesh. Wow. That lands about 25 feet right in front of me. Hope everybody is okay. You was listening for the loud thing, and you didn't get a thing, you got a dud. Meanwhile, that other ball hit deep for left field. And off the wall, and another run will come in. And the hits keep coming for the Raiders. And a double will come in and drive in yet another run, and it is 6-0 now.
Now hitting for the Raiders, the center fielder, Jackson Glenn.
So Jackson Glenn will now come to the plate. 6-0 is our score. Glenn takes ball one. Bulldogs in a major hole right now, trailing 6-0. All you got to do is collect yourself and try to keep plugging and fighting right back. Plata comes set, delivers, breaking ball, the runner going to third, and they got him out, trying to steal third. So the runner had the happy feet working. That was Kelch called stealing for out number 2. The Bulldogs try to get another out to get out of this inning. There's another ball hit toward the short. And another base hit. That's got to be called a base hit because just ran it out, hustle, a little bobble, but Bulldogs are struggling right now as Tucker will come back around to the plate. Tucker was walked and got a double. He scored once, twice. 6-0 is the score. Tucker coming set. The runner goes. A throw in time. A strong throw. Whoa. Oh, my goodness. I'm calling him out. Blue said he was safe. My judgment does not matter. Unbelievable. Strong throw by Guygre. I just assumed he was out. The ball beat him there. 9 times out of 10, the ball beats you there. You're going back to the ringer, but not the case right now. Maybe they need to incorporate instant replay or something. I'm not sure. Nonetheless, it's going to be an RBI situation for Tucker. Plata comes set, kicks, delivers. That's a ball. 2-0 is the count. 3-0. 7-0 is our score. 6-0 is our score. Finally get a strike over Dust Watson. And at this stage, you just want to get the out, have a little meeting, get things back together. There's the ball turned on. And a nice grab by the shortstop, Mr. the pitcher here, and that's going to retire the Raiders. But wow, was the damage done? There was a run off of a total of 1, 2, 3 hits in the inning. 1 error, 1 runner left on base. We're going to the top of the fourth. Bulldogs are trailing by the score 6-0. You listen to the Open Mic Broadcast Network. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the voice of student athletics. We're taking a break from our live broadcast right now, but keep it where you got it. We'll be right back. Be sure to visit our website at OBN-Radio.com. You can also follow us on Facebook at Open Mic Broadcast Network. And don't forget, we're on Twitter at OBN_radio and Instagram at OBN Radio. The station designed with you in mind. The Open Mic Broadcast Network, Prairie View, Texas. Now is the perfect time for you to become a listening partner with the Open Mic Broadcast Network. At only $36 a year, your annual donation will help us continue to bring you live sporting coverage for our student athletes throughout the country. Be sure to visit our website at OBNRadio.com. Become a listening partner today. Serving the community through faith and athletics, the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the voice of student athletics. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as Corbin Fines will come to lead things off in the top of the fourth. Bulldogs trailing 6-0. I'll try to work some things up here against Mr. Tucker. He gets the first pitch over for strike 1. 6-0 is our score. Just getting, missing. It's going to be ball. 1 ball. 1 strike. Nobody out here in the fourth inning. The pitch from Tucker. Inside. 2-1. Corbin Vine at shortstop on the day. Pitch to Jim on last night. A pitch upstairs. 3-1. Got to start somewhere. Might as well start here in the fourth inning. As Vine leading off for the Bulldogs. The pitch from Tucker. There's a ball turned on and hit towards shortstop. And it's going to be a 6-3 on the footout to start off the fourth inning. So Vine goes 6-3. It's going to bring up now Mr. Marches.
In the plate is the right fielder, Corey Marches.
Marches will come in to get his second attempt around against Tucker. The first pitch coming from the left-hander Tucker. There's a ball outside. 1-0. Marches struck out his first at bat. As the 1-0 pitch en route. That's outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bulldogs trailing 6-0 here in the top of the fourth inning. Tucker's pitch is a strike. 1-1. Tucker pitching from the windup, ready to deliver. There's a ball turned on, and it's going to be another 6-3 ground out. Ramos is getting the job done now is to bring up Bullpen. Bullpen will come to the plate. Bullpen was not successful his first at bat. He was a strikeout victim. He'll come now to go. First pitch is a strike call. 6-0 is our score here in the top of the fourth. Bulldogs in game 2 of this 3-game series. Winning game 1, that ball is hit forward, right side. And a little circus catch out there by Thomas in right field, but the job was done. It's enough to retire the Bulldogs. 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left on base. We're going to the bottom of the fourth. Bulldogs trail by the score of 6-0. You listen to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the voice of student athletics. Serving the community since 2002, the Open Mic Broadcast Network is proud to present broadcasting excellence for its local high school and collegiate sports coverage. For more information on how you can get your message heard during our live broadcast, feel free to drop us an email at omvnetwork@gmail.com. Serving the community through faith and athletics. The Open Mic Broadcast Network, the voice of student athletics. Welcome to the live broadcast with the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Now that you found us, keep it locked where you got it. The Open Mic Broadcast Network, Prairie View, Texas. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Mike Pence here with you as we break in, as we get ready. It's the bottom half of the fourth inning. Bulldogs trailing by the score of 6-0. As Bryce Redding will be the pitcher for the Bulldogs. Redding, a junior, wearing number 1. So this is almost deja vu. As in pitchers go, Raiders went through 5 pitchers. Bulldogs on their 3rd pitcher of the day. So Redding will come in. He'll be batting, or battling, I should say. Will be Benoit. Get a 3-run homer, his last at bat, to left field. So everything that happened for the Bulldogs yesterday is happening for the Raiders today. So Benoit, who hit the 3-run homer on his last at bat, will come up against Redding for the first time. The first pitch offered up by Redding is a ball. 1-0 is the count. 6-0 is our score here in the bottom half of the fourth inning. Bulldogs trailing the Raiders here in the first round of the playoffs. There's a ball popped up toward the right side. Bartlett in foul territory will handle that for out number 1. Well, that's a good sign that Redding is able to come in and first batter he sees, he gets it out. As he would now be the designated hitter, Mr. Dalton Porter. Porter, the left-handed batter, coming in. The Bulldogs will try to stop the bleeding and get some things started. First pitch over is ball 1. Just a bit outside. 1-0 is the count here in the bottom of the fourth inning. The pitch offered up. That ball is going to be hit back up out of play. And it will go 1-1. 1-1 is the count. 6-0 is our score. Redding, the 3rd pitcher for the Bulldogs on the day. The pitch. There's a swing and a miss and down. Well, not down. Redding walked away. Redding walked. I'm sorry, not Redding, but the batter walked away in disgust as if he thought he struck out. 2 strikes now. As the pitch from Redding. That ball is going to be grounded and going to be an out. And good job that time as the Bulldogs get the out. Redding able to help his own cause with the 1-3.
Next hitter is the first baseman, Nat Garza.
So Garza will now come to the plate as Redding will try to keep on working right here. The pitch coming up. Just inside. Ball one. Redding wearing number 13. I said number 1. He's wearing number 13. The ball hit straight up. And making that grab will be pressed on to get the Bulldogs out of that fourth inning with no harm done. 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. We're going to the top of the field. Bulldogs got to start shaking the sticks. They trail 6-0.
Are you looking for an affordable way to increase your business? Let the Open Mic Broadcast Network lead the way. For a customized, affordable ad campaign, call 832-213-8824. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the voice of student athletics. We're taking a break from our live broadcast right now, but keep it where you got it. We'll be right back. Be sure to visit our website at OBN-Radio.com. You can also follow us on Facebook at Open Mic Broadcast Network. And don't forget, we're on Twitter at OBN_radio and Instagram at OBN Radio. The station designed with you in mind. The Open Mic Broadcast Network, Prairie View, Texas. Now is the perfect time for you to become a listening partner with the Open Mic Broadcast Network. At only $36 a year, your annual donation will help us continue to bring you live sporting coverage for our student athletes throughout the country. Be sure to visit our website at OBNRadio.com. Become a listening partner today. Serving the community through faith and athletics, the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the voice of student athletics.
And welcome back as we go to the top of the field. Geigley will be leading off. He'll take ball 1. Geigley flied to center field his last at bat. Bulldogs trying to get a string of hits together here. As that ball is going to be hit back out of play for strike 2. Bulldogs trail at the moment by the score of 6-0. Geigley takes another ball. 2-1 is the count. That ball hit toward the center field, and it's going to be an out. Geigley will go back as it will now bring up Mr. Bartlett.
The first baseman, Nate Bartlett.
Bartlett will come to the plate. Bulldogs trailing here in the 5th inning by the score of 6-0. Tucker's first pitch swung on mightily in foul tip for strike 1. Bulldogs not done just yet. If they happen to lose this game, there will be a rubber match and a deciding game for who will become by-district champions between the Raiders and the Bulldogs. The pitch from Tucker, swung on, off-speed pitch, had Bartlett out in front. 0-2 is the count. Bulldogs trying to find something to do, at least to build upon, if they happen to fall short in this one for game 2. There's a swing and a miss, and Bartlett goes down swinging. That is out number 2 for Bartlett. As now it's going to
The pitcher, Bryce Redden at the plate.
Bryce Redding to come to the plate. Redding will come in. As that pitcher's position has been used around and about. There's a good swing and a miss. And Reddy quickly finds himself in an 0-2 jam. 0-2 is the count. 6-0 is our score here in the top of the fifth inning. That's a ball just inside. And the count will go to 1-2. Bulldogs pitching rotation will be an interesting selection to see how they'll go about things. That ball's outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes if you're thinking ahead. Not that you concede this game, but you do have to start doing some forward thinking. See how you go about attacking that one. There's a ball hit toward the left side. It's going to be a grab by the left fielder as Kelch is able to take care of that to cruise through the fifth inning. There were no runs, no hits, no errors, and no runners left on base. We're going to the bottom of the fifth. Bulldogs trail by the score of 6-0.
Serving the community since 2002, the Open Mic Broadcast Network is proud to present broadcasting excellence for its local high school and collegiate sports coverage. For more information on how you can get your message heard during our live broadcast, feel free to drop us an email at omvnetwork@gmail.com. Serving the community through faith and athletics, the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the voice of student athletics.
Welcome to another live broadcast with the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
Now that you found us, keep it locked where you got it. The Open Mic Broadcast Network, Prairie View, Texas. Are you looking for an affordable way to increase your business? Let the Open Mic Broadcast Network lead the way. For a customized, affordable ad campaign, call 832-213-8824.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Mike Prince here with you as we go to the bottom of the fifth inning. Rough start for the Bulldogs on today, trailing at the time by the score of 6-0. Bryce Redding, the third pitcher for the Bulldogs on the day. As
now that is
you have
Evan Hooper.
Mr. Hooper to face off against Redding for the first time. Ready to go back to work here. Pitching from the windup. Hooper awaits the delivery. First pitch misses, ball 1. 1-0 is the count. 6-0 is our score. Bottom of the fifth inning. Bulldogs and the Raiders in game 2 of the 3-game series. Next pitch gets just a bit inside as well. 2-0. Bulldogs will be locking horns yet again today. As that strike does hit the outside corner, 2 balls and 1 strike. Redding coming in, trying to get set, finding his groove with Guidely. Coming from the windup, kicks, delivers. Another pitch in for a strike. 2-2 is the count. Redding trying to work back. On a 2-0 hole. The pitch. Oh, that's just outside. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Taking off pitch en route. That ball's popped straight up on the left side. And coming in, whoa, was Levy. Went back. Got a very bright high sky. The sun was beaming right in his eyes. Had the shades and everything going. Battled through that. And we got coming up is Thomas, Hayden Thomas, today's right fielder, last night's pitcher and left fielder. Pitch off of the. There's a bunt laid down, but it will go foul. 0-1 is the count. Bulldogs will have roughly about a 30-minute break in between games. And we'll be ready to do this one all over again. The pitch in route inside. Ball one. One ball, one strike, one out. Bottom of the fifth. So now the pitch in route will be a ball. It's in just a bit inside. 2-1. 2-1 to count. 6-0 is our score. Redding trying to keep things at bay. That ball is going to be hit towards the right side out of play. And the count will go to 3-2. 3-2 with one out here in the fifth inning. Redding comes set. The payoff. Well, I'm sorry, the 2-2 pitch. Now it is 3-2. Just missing with that one. The pitch from Redding has a swing and a miss, and Redding gets the much-needed out as well as the strikeout to get the second out of the fifth inning. The Raiders have done their damage here in mainly the second inning, where they got 4 runs in the second. They got 1 in the first, 4 in the second, and 1 in the third. So Vasquez will now come to the plate with the Raiders leading 6-0 here in the fifth inning. That pitch misses, ball 1. 1-0 is the count to Vasquez. The pitch in route. There's a ball hit high toward the left side, out of play. Transgate chase, but all academic. Count is 1-1. So now, the pitch coming from Redding. Comes set, kicks, fires. That ball hit high, straight up on the right side. Fresh corn backing up. Makes the grab to retire. The side here in the sixth inning. Fifth inning, sorry. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. We are going to the sixth inning. Bulldogs trailing by the score of 6-0. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the voice of student athletics. We'll take a break, and we'll be right back. See if the Bulldogs can shake these sticks.
This is Doug Rush, head baseball coach for the Tomball Figures. We're excited about another playoff appearance for our ball club. We finished the season 21-8 and 10-4 in district, just missing getting third place, 2 games back of first place. Have a lot of really good young players, and we're hoping to make a little bit of a run here. We've been in playoffs 15 of the last 17 years, and the last 7 in a row. We went to the state tournament 2 years ago. We won a state championship 4 years ago, and just missed the state tournament by 2 outs last year. So this ball club and this program's getting used to making deep runs in the playoffs. We'd like to keep that up.
The Waller High School varsity baseball team has advanced to the bi-district playoffs. The next game will be Friday, May 5th at 7 p.m. at Waller High School.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. As you heard that, of course, that game was on last night. And we're here now as we go to the top of the sixth. You have Fresh Corn, Prince, and then the top of the lineup. So Fresh Corn coming to face off against Tucker as he will take ball 1. 1-0 is the count. 6-0 is our score. The pitch will come. That's another ball outside. 2-0. Fresh Corn 0 for 1 on the day. Trying to get something started here. He take a strike on the inside corner. He jumped off the plate like it was going to hit him, and a strike was called. 2-1 count. The pitch. There's a pitch hit toward right field, and we're going to make that as Thomas for out number 1. So it's going to bring up Prince. as he will try to get a hit. He's got a fielder's choice at bat. Prince coming on to face off as he will take ball one upstairs. Prince playing left field today here in game number one. He wastes a pitch, and he swings and misses at that one, golfs at one. That was one of those, call them worm pitches. 1-1 is the count to Prince. He awaits the pitch coming from Tucker. Tucker sets, fires. There's a strike call. Prince in the hole now, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Come set now is Tucker, ready to go. There's a shot toward right center, and Prince with a solid shot to get his first hit of the day. And driving that one back where it comes from is Prince, as we're back to the top of the lineup with Randon Levy.
Andy Levy.
Levy coming up. Got a walk, fly to left. So Levy with Prince at first base takes strike one. 0-1 is the count, 1 out. Prince with the 1 out single to right center. Tucker checks. There's another ball hit toward the right side, and it will go out of play. As Levy has a 1 ball, 2 strike count on him right now. Prince, decent speed. I don't think he will be any threat to run at this moment. As Tucker checks him out, slide steps, pitch is somewhat outside, pitch out with anticipation. It's going to be ball 2. 2-2 is the count with 1 out here in the 6th inning. Prince at first base. Tucker checks, delivers. That's a ball downstairs. And we got ourselves a 2-2 count. Levy was hot yesterday, 4 for 4. Trying to reshake that magic right now. Tucker comes, delivers. There's a swing and a miss, and Levy will be out. As the Prince did not have to run, but nonetheless is going to be a strikeout, and Prince will be out at second. That's a strange play. So that is going to take care of the Bulldogs in the 6th inning, as there were no runs off of 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on base. Bulldogs trailing 6-0. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th. Bulldogs trail.
I'm in almost every school bus and class. I go to school with your children. We say the pet of Elite hookup. You see me around the neighborhood, and you tell me that I'm a pretty good kid. Well, I'm 1 out of every 5 children in America, and I'm struggling with hunger. This problem is called for the new thing. My teacher tells me we can grow up to be whatever we want. I want to grow up to be someone who doesn't go to bed hungry. There's enough food in this country to feed everybody. Please visit feedingamerica.org today and find your local food bank for ways to help. Every dollar you donate provides 8 meals for kids like me, or at least struggling with hunger. Together, we are Feeding America, brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we start this bottom half of the 6th inning. Bulldogs trailing by the score of 6-0. The pitcher is still in for the Bulldogs. Sorry, got a note here handed to me. Sorry, that was Mr. Bryce Redding. As he will come in, ready to deliver. There is a ball, and it is quickly 2-0. Right here, it's Mitchell is now the batter for the Raiders here in the sixth inning, getting some guys some work in. Three and 0 is the count. 6-0 is our score. The pitch, ball 4. That's going to be a leadoff walk as Mitchell with the pinch hit walk. Going to bring up Jackson Glenn. Glenn playing center field tonight. Got a single. 2 singles. No, yeah, 2 singles. As he awaits the pitch. The ball offered by Redding. In the bottom of the sixth inning, game 1 of this doubleheader now, as it appears is going to be game 2 of the 3-game series. Bulldogs win last night 7-2, trail right now 6-0 in the sixth inning. The pitch offered up is a ball upstairs, 2-0. Nice little breeze blowing through here in the Austin area. Everybody is locked and loaded for what apparently looks like it's going to be a game number 3. There's a strike ready to go. So you got a couple of combinations that you can do if you're Coach Lazy. You have a pretty decent rotation in line, and at this junction, everybody on is going to be available. As the ball, with the exception of Mr. Corbin Vines, who pitched a masterpiece on last night. So the Bulldogs trying to collect themselves here, and there's another walk by Redding. That runners at first and second now. And it looks like we're going to have some visitation come out as Lagan will now come to the plate. Lagan, wearing number 7. So Lagan will bat in the pitcher spot. He takes strike number 1. Lagan 0-1 as he gets ready to receive the pitch from Redding. That ball is going to be tapped toward third base. Levy with the 5-3. The runners will advance. Almost like a sacrifice bunt. Everybody advances 90 feet. You got runners at second and third. As Foreman will now come to the plate. So Foreman will come in. He had some pinch hitting duties on last night. You got 1 out here in the sixth inning. Runners at second and third. Bulldogs trailing 6-0. Foreman coming in with some pitch hitting duties. He will take ball 1. It's going to be interesting what type of lineup both of these squads come up with in that all for nothing bid Coming up, the pitch in route. Check swing did not go. 2-0 is the count. 6-0 is our score. Runners at second and third. One out. Bottom of the sixth. Raiders in control. The pitch from Redding. That ball hit sharply. Hit left field. And going to drive in two. And that is going to be a solid single and 2 runs to score to make it 7. 8. No, 7. 8. I'm sorry, 8-0. Dalton Porter will come to the plate. There's a ball hit for the right center. And the catch was made by Marches for the out. That is going to be out number 2.
Please report to the concession stand.
Out number 2 here in this 6th inning.
First baseman, Matthew Garza.
So Garza will come to the plate now. And that will go 4-3 fresh corn to retire the side there. There was a total one hit. 2 runs off of 1 hit. No errors. And 1 runner left on base. We're going to the top of the 7th. Bulldogs trailing by the score of 8-0. Listen to the Open Mic Broadcast Network. We'll be back for the final frame.
In the last 30 years, childhood obesity in America has tripled. Today, 1 in 3 kids is already overweight or obese. This is registered dietitian Melissa Joy Dobbins for the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics. Good nutrition is key to fighting childhood obesity. These tips can help your child stay healthy. Recruit them to the kitchen. Preparing meals teaches kids about healthy foods like lean proteins, fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and low-fat dairy. Make sure to get 60 minutes of physical activity every day. Make it a family activity. And avoid sugary or caffeinated beverages. Give kids water, low-fat milk, and 100% fruit juices. To keep your whole family healthy, see a registered dietitian and visit www.eatright.org. Encouraging you to eat right, I'm registered dietitian Melissa Joy Dobbins with the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we start this top of the 7th inning. Corbin Vine leading off for the Bulldogs. He takes ball 1. As the next pitch offered up, it's going to be fought off and fouled to make it even at 1 ball and 1 strike. A fine job of pitching by this young lefty, Mr. Tucker, as the Bulldogs more than likely will get ready to play this rubber match between the Raiders. Getting ready for the game 2. We'll probably have a 30-minute break or so in between times. That's another ball to Mr. Vines. Vines will take a ball 4 and work a walk here in this top half of the 7th inning. So Rudy Facundo will come in and pinch hit for Marches. Facundo, wearing number 17. There's a Pitch, hit, foul, back out of play for strike one. Facundo batting from the left-hand side. He did a little pitching, got a third inning pitching in relief of Vines on last night. He hits that one for the first baseman, hustling, but it's going to be 3 unassisted. Good job by Goss at first base to take care of that. So it's going to get one out. Runner at second base. So Pulpin will go to the plate, as at second base will be Vines. Pulpin batting from the right-hand side, trying to get something started here. He's 0 for 2. And we got a visitation coming from the dugout, and that is going to be it for Tucker, who pitched a hell of a job. He's getting a standing ovation right now. We'll take a break. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we return. Bulldogs trailing 8-0 here in the top of the 7th inning. Pitching change en route. We'll be right back.
Introducing the greatest hits of Texas, a compilation of seatbelt excuses that made nobody famous and left thousands injured or dead. There's I'm only running around the corner for a loaf of bread.
Baby, yeah, I'm only running around the corner for a loaf of bread.
And I only buckle up on long trips.
My wife left me, my dog left me, and I only buckle up on long trips.
And everyone's favorite, I forgot.
Yo, I forgot, yo, I forgot. That's what I did.
Plus, if you act now, you get 4 more hit excuses, including, it's too uncomfortable, I'm invincible, I'm a perfect driver, and of course, how can we leave out, I'm just a passenger.
Grab your tambourine and shout, I'm just a passenger on this road.
Auto collisions are hits that nobody wants to listen to. Whether you're the driver or the passenger, remember to buckle up, Texas, every time, all the time. Save a life. Brought to you by the Texas Department of Transportation.
Hi, this is John Bon Jovi, asking you to go to serve.gov to get involved in something you believe in. I'm a big believer in the power of we. We can tackle the tough challenges we face and build community through service and volunteering. The reality is, we're all in this together. It's time for you to raise your hand and make a difference. United we stand.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as Danny O'Donnell is the new pitcher to come in for the Raiders, and great relief for Tucker. Tucker goes 6 1/3 of an inning, to secure his position for the win. As the Bulldogs, right now, with 1 out, there's a ball tapped toward the left side, and that is going to take care of Pulpin, the 6-3. So Digley will now come to the plate with 2 outs here in the top half of the 7th inning. Bulldogs down to their final out here in Game 2, Game 1 of today's doubleheader action. Game 3 will be coming real quickly as Digley takes ball 1. O'Donnell had a little appearance on last night as he was in to get some work in such a time as this. As Digley now takes strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike. The pitch to Digley en route. That ball is hit right back up the middle
The second baseman makes the grab. A good job by Hooper to retire the Bulldogs and game number 1 will go 8-0. The Raiders recapture momentum, beating the Bulldogs in game number 1. We are going to have a 30-minute delay, and then we'll come back for the action of game number 2 between the Raiders and the Bulldogs. Bulldogs lose game 1. Now it's going to be winner take all in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Bulldogs win game 2, 7-2, lose game 1, or game 2, however you want to look at it, by the score of 8-0. Bulldogs go down, but they'll come back with an opportunity to right their wrongs. That is going to take care of this first portion of our broadcast. We're going to shoot it back to the studios momentarily, then we'll come back in roughly 30 minutes for game number 2. You listen to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the voice of student athletics. I am the Doc, Mike Prince. We'll sign off for now, and we'll be back with the winner-takes-all match between the Bulldogs and the Raiders.